guys, welcome to Christ Like Creators. I'm here with Praise.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about accountability. Yeah? You ready? Okay, so my first question is, what is accountability?
So, obvious answer is accountability is being accountable to someone, but what is that? Essentially having someone that you answer to.
Yeah.
Obviously where Christianity is involved, most importantly being you are held accountable and you answer to God, first and foremost. But in and amongst that, to help us with that accountability to God, there's the accountability to people that we can trust and to people who understand our situation, understand our current, where we are and where we want to be going, and hold us accountable in that way, so they're aware of sort of how we're doing and keeping tabs on us, so to speak.
Okay, so do you have anyone you're accountable to?
So I have some people that I'm accountable to in different areas. I have someone like for my academics, I have someone like for my sort of spiritual growth and things like that, and then for the emotional side of things as well, just someone that sort of keeps me in check, like people that keep me grounded, essentially.
Yeah. So how has that helped you with your Christianity, your understanding of faith, and your journey at university? That's like 3 loaded questions, but pick what you want to dissect first.
So essentially, I think in general, as people, we tend to be easier on ourselves than we are on other people, and in turn than other people are on us. So it's helped me to stop making as many excuses to myself, whether it's academics that I am tired or I don't feel motivated, because we all know one day of not feeling motivated becomes 1 week, becomes a very long time. So we can't play that game. And with my walk with God as well, it having someone that I'm accountable to when I fall into sin or I make mistakes, it's helped me a lot to sort of get back up quicker and not dwell on it, and know that there's somebody who is not judging me but is aware of the situation, because it's very easy to sit there and wallow and just be like, oh well, I've sinned, I might as well continue, and we don't want that. So
you said something about having a person that's you're accountable, well, there's accountable for you and you're accountable to, them not being judgmental. Talk more about that.
I think it's so important for them to not be judgmental, because I think as Christians, one thing that a lot of people struggle with, myself included, is the facade, and trying to keep up an appearance of, oh, I'm perfect, I don't make any mistakes, so that when we do make mistakes, it's like I have the instinct is to hide, and having someone that you're accountable to that doesn't judge you helps in a way to remove that instincts to want to just shy away and hide and continue in your sin. Because one thing, when you hide, not only are you hiding from everybody else, you're sort of lying to yourself in a way. So you sort of continue in that error because you're telling everyone and trying to convince everyone that nothing is wrong.
So how, let's say I'm a new Christian, I'm a baby Christian, and I'm trying to find someone to be accountable to. What characteristics would you say I should look for in a person?
Someone
if there was one, anyway.
Someone that you personally can trust. I think obviously if you're going to have to be vulnerable and open with them, you have to be able to trust them on a personal level. I would also say someone that you know is ahead of you in the walk, because you don't want a situation of the blind leading the blind. You know,
of course,
you need someone that is ahead of you, but that also understands your perspective. So someone who has struggled in certain areas that you are particularly struggling with, I think is great, because they're not gonna judge you on that, because they themselves have been there, and so they know exactly how it feels to be where you are now. So
leading on from that, how can you maximize the use of your accountability partner?
Be completely honest. I would say that is the most important thing. Be completely honest, because there's no point having someone that you're accountable to if you don't tell them everything that's going on, everything that whether it's good. We love to talk about the good stuff, but when things are going wrong, we don't like to talk about it, and you have to. Otherwise, there's no point having them there. So I would say that is the one singular biggest thing that I would say. Be completely honest with them about where you are, your goals, how close you are to your goals. If you're behind, let's say you've slipped up, talk to them. Do you know what I mean? Don't shy away from having that honest conversation, because that's what they're there for.
Okay. Would you say there's any biblical examples or Bible verses that you think perfectly exemplify being accountable and accountability?
I think one that always sticks with me is Proverbs chapter 27 verse 17, which says, as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. And obviously, like, when it comes to accountability partners, oftentimes people talk about leaders in the church and so on and so forth, but it highlights the importance of having friends that are of good quality and that can actually sharpen you, because I believe that it's really, like, having people that you can be accountable to in your daily life, that you're friends, without having to book a meeting, is it's so useful, it's so important, and it's like you're being kept in check on all sides. So like, if you have like an issue with something, that you can talk to your friends about on an honest level, that this is one thing that is getting in the way of my relationship with God right now, hold me to it, this is what I want to, this is how I want to change it, hold me to it. And you've got people that are every so often saying, oh, how's this going, how you said you're struggling with this, how's this, without having to book a meeting with a mentor or something. I think it's so important to have friends that can hold you as well.
Okay, that's good. Are you someone's accountability partner?
I think in quite an informal setting, I am an accountability partner for certain people, especially where their goals are concerned, be that business, relationship with God, those sorts of things. But there's no one that has actually said, oh, Praise, I want you to be my accountability partner. It's just the friendship groups that I've fallen into that are sort of set up that way. So yeah, I would say that it's more so on an informal setting than a formal, we meet every Saturday to talk through.
Okay. All right then, I get you. Thank you for sharing that with us. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that conversation we had about accountability, and I hope that you lot find someone that you can be accountable to, someone that you can trust and someone you can connect with. It is very key, very important, because this walk with God and a walk in faith is very difficult and very challenging, and it's good to have someone who's just kind of there to hold your hand. It's not just always, actually no, it should always be Jesus. But it would be nice to have someone as well who can feel in the struggle with you. So thank you. Thank you for having me. You have a YouTube channel.
Yes, so my channel name is Praise Ara. Will it show up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll put it in the description box.
It'll be in the description box below. Go ahead and subscribe. I talk about some faith-based stuff. I've got some new stuff that I'm working on coming out soon as well. So go ahead, find me there, and
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family and loved ones and everyone you know, and also keep up to date on all our videos and stuff that we get and we're doing on our socials and stuff. Take care, guys.